So after 1 year, Tony's finally decided to help me put tires on. That's my fault. But we've been riding more.
Okay. Remember the airbox comment?
Yeah. All right, that was.
And what happened right after that airbox comment?
You got me the airbox. You got me, yeah. No, this is my fault. I didn't push for it.
I mean, technically, you're still pretty good.
Oh, the tires are still fine. They're just hard as a rock. Don't go over anything or grab onto anything. And Tony's tires.
This is what it's supposed to look like. Hold on. Yeah, right there. That's what you want.
Yeah, that's what you want. That's a drag racing slick. That's why Tony's so fast. They're sticky.
Slick rock tire.
Slick rock. So we're gonna put some new tires on and then hopefully go for a ride.
I'm standing in the sun because I didn't realize how cold it is in Camas, and I didn't bring a sweatshirt.
Yeah, the mountains. You want me to go get you a sweatshirt?
No.
Okay.
All
right.
All
right. Do some jumping jacks. All right. Okay. Well, we're gonna put some tires on. Also time lapse and.
If I remember how to put this together.
We'll find instructions. And all right, Tony's gonna clap. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Tony, it's not working. Do it again. Try it again.
2 snaps.
All right, look at that, Tony. It worked. So this thing somehow is going to change our tires.
Well, it's not an automatic tire changer.
Oh.
But it certainly helps.
It's not.
Well, okay, so to do regular tires with tubes, you don't need any of this.
Oh, you don't? This is just for Mousse?
This is for Mousse because essentially changing a Mousse we're changing a tire with Mousse is like changing a tire that has a fully inflated tube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
So you basically, we'll go through the process, but it's, yeah.
You got to have this.
Essentially, it's like a fully inflated tire that you're trying to change.
So our buddy Jerry does the IRC tires. Does he have like a powered one?
No, they use this.
He uses this?
Because
he's just better at it than us?
It's like the power one still isn't. Like there's we'll see.
Okay.
There's certainly some techniques.
So why didn't we invite him to do it? Because he's probably really good at it.
I did invite him, and he is prepping for the next. I think he has to go to Silver Enduro.
Oh.
I think that's next weekend.
Oh.
He said he has 2 big races back to back. So
oh, cool.
He is busy prepping for all that stuff.
That's cool. All right, well, we'll get some tires off. All right, Tony, what do you got here?
This is a Home Depot bucket.
Home Depot bucket.
It's not a
that was my
bucket.
nickname in high school.
What's in the bucket? So here's my tip, right? No one likes doing air filters. So
I don't know. I haven't done one yet.
Well, I have 4 air filters.
Okay.
These are my clean filters. So it comes out of the bike. It goes into another bucket that's dirty.
Yeah.
And then when I have 4 dirty air filters, I clean them all.
Okay.
I dry them all. I oil them all. And then I put them in my clean bucket with a lid. And then you literally just
take it out.
An air filter.
And then you're just, that way you're only doing it a couple times a year, huh?
Yeah. 4 at a time.
4 at a time. I like that, Tony.
Keep it sealed. And I have 4 clean air filters.
There you go. Tips and tricks from Tony.
It's about efficiency.
All right, Tony's got his wheel off.
Oh yeah. Step 1, you gotta get there. So I have 2 rim locks. And we're gonna add a rim lock to yours.
Boom.
Because there's no air in the tire. So you rely on the rim lock to hold the bead.
So you're not just spinning the rim in the tire.
Yeah. You don't necessarily have to, but it's kind of smart to add one. It's like insurance.
Yeah. Because all that power I'm putting out of that thing, man, it'll spin the tires.
It's like, you know, you don't need it until you do.
Cool.
So yeah, you just run these out.
All right, now Tony is squeezing it with the squeezer.
Breaking the bead.
He's breaking the bead with the bead breaker. Cool. And then you use spoons?
Different tire levers. These are actually like, so this is a tire spoon. So if this had a tube like yours, I use 3 of these things and I get a tire change in like 2 seconds.
Wow.
I gotta use all these.
That seems excessive.
Well, you'll see, ready? So these are like more of a tire lever. Pretty sweet though. Like this shape helps you get around stuff. So, right, I get in there, I get the bead, and right now I've got my.
His rim locks are loose, like we just.
There's a ton of Cody Webb, not Cody Webb. Another enduro racer. There's a bunch of videos on how to do this.
Yeah.
And I end up having to go back and watch them because it's like a technique thing versus a like brute force thing. Like if you're trying too hard, you're probably doing it wrong.
Oh, interesting.
And then this is how this thing comes in handy because the way the tire works is you got to get the bead into like the center.
Oh, the center of the rim.
Center of the rim. Otherwise, that's how, because the center of the rim is smaller diameter.
Yeah.
So it gives it room to go.
Oh, look at that. You're moving it.
Yeah, but you know what I'm going to do?
No.
I'm going to flip it over and we're going to do it on the brake side so I don't lose my knuckle.
Yeah, dude, that I was wondering about that because that looks spicy on that. Do you want gloves?
Not yet.
I might have a chainmail glove from a company that we had.
Actually,
Had to
do you
cut
have like the pair of the like mechanics gloves?
Yeah, that you left here. I'll go get them. All right. You know, maybe I'll just come back if there's any good updates.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be doing this for a while.
Let me have a test run and then we'll.
Yeah. Then we'll come back with the real thing.
Cut this in with a 3 spoons in tire iron. Sorry.
Tire irons.
All right, watch whammy. Whammy. This you also gotta watch your teeth because these things do go flying across the room. Looks like I need
Wait,
one
do
more.
you want to move your truck so you don't put one through your like radiator?
That'll be okay. I mean, what you don't want to do is knock your teeth out.
Yeah. Don't knock your teeth out.
There we go.
Look at that. It's up above the rim. So if you're just replacing Mousse, you just have to do this to one side?
No, you gotta take the whole tire off.
Or like if you're just adding to it though?
Oh, no, you gotta take the whole tire off.
Do you want me to push down with this thing? Turn it
No,
and push
not
down?
yet.
Okay.
Just watch your careful. These will go flying.
I want to take one of those to the leg or somewhere more tender. Oh, now I see why you have so many.
Yeah.
All right.
Too big of a bite. It'll be.
That's been Tony's problem his whole life.
Yeah.
His mom's always yelling at him, stop taking such big bites.
Oh.
I feel like I should be helping.
Nope.
Nope, I shouldn't be. Oh, look at that. Look how much is out now. I think things are really happening. So then do you just kind of work your way along?
Yeah. Well, once it gets over, also, if you're worried about scratching your wheel, don't do Mousse. I had to learn that. There's like no way to do this without scratching.
So, all right. Now I'm worried about it because you guys know how much I love not scratching stuff or messing things up. Just kidding. All right, tire is off. Some hooligans riding their dirt bike around the yard. Who is that? Yeah, they're just riding around the yard. So Tony's Mousse is cooked. His tire's cooked. This thing's cooked. Anyways, make sure to get the stuff around your rim locks. That's these.
Look at that.
Ooh, gross.
Got a wire brush.
Yeah. We'll clean those off and get going. Yeah.
Like corrosion.
All right, Tony's putting in his new Mousse. His new tire. Look at that little foot push. Oh, and you put the lube in. The Mousse lube. What is it called?
Mousse lube.
Mousse lube.
I guess. It's just some sort of lube. As you can see, fits really well.
Looks like a snake, man. Anyways, and then Tony has this brush that he bent so that it's easier to brush in. So that's cool. Anyway, yeah, so Mousse is going in. Wow, I'm zoomed in super far. Does that already have, like, it looks like, is that just, it looks like that's where the,
It may have, I don't know where, honestly, I don't know where I got this Mousse.
Tony's just,
probably a freebie.
oh, so it might be a little used?
Might have been a used Mousse, but better than the old one.
Yeah.
Whatever, we'll see. A broken in Mousse is actually better. Anyway.
Yeah.
The front Mousse is, so I think I need a new front Mousse, but like so you keep it and you cut a chunk, and then I shoved this much in that one.
You shoved that much in there?
Yeah,
Holy
so
smokes.
you cut it and you keep jamming it in there. I like a stiffer front. So anyway, I don't know. I'm not gonna do the front because the front's the hardest, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Okay, so I think based on all the videos I watched, start
How often do you have to do this?
the Mousse change.
Yeah, Mousse change. I mean, tires.
You flip the tire.
Oh,
So
okay.
you'll start getting like, you look like shark fins. Then you flip the tire,
Okay.
the direction of it. So
And then you-
So that thing lasted me a whole season.
Yeah.
I flipped it.
I guess it depends totally on how much you're riding. Right.
But you can flip it. You flip it 3 or 4 times before you get a new tire.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Technically, the tires last longer than the Mousse. Depends. Front Mousse wears out. So it's the same tire, but I've had to add Mousse to the front.
And that's a gummy front tire?
Well, no. This one's actually the VE33. It's much softer than yours. You can feel it. You can see.
Wait, let me.
But it's not, technically not a gummy. Yeah, it's softer than that. I don't know that it's not really a gummy.
Oh, okay.
But it's an Enduro.
But you want like a gummy for the back for traction.
They make gummy fronts, but no one really uses them because I don't know.
You just don't need to.
I'm not.
I just got what Jerry. I just got what Jerry told me to get.
That's what I do. And the reason I ended up with that one was because I didn't have any of the other ones. I think the one you got.
Where's my tire? I think I have tires. I've had them for like a year.
They're already dry rotted. So this here, JX8, that's the bad man of JAMA.
Okay.
And then this front, this is the front I like.
They didn't have this one for you?
IX09W. No, they didn't have it.
Huh.
That's pretty stiff.
Is it softer than what I have? Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, but this is the tire I like. The VE30. I mean, basically with IRC you have 2 front tire choices. These 2. And then I think they do make a softer version of this. You don't really want it soft. Like you want this to bite.
It has a little bit different tread pattern than yours, huh?
Yep, totally different. You'd have to do a video with Jerry to actually go over all the tires.
Yeah. But it should be better than this one. Maybe different than that one.
It's about the same.
Oh, that's almost the same.
Yeah. Depending on the size, it's about the same tire.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. It's up to you.
I think. Well, I want the Mousse in there, so we might as well just do both. And then I don't want to see Jerry and him be like, why didn't you put on the
Save
tire?
those tires.
Yeah.
Like, I literally bought this. I still have the brand new tires. I never even rode them. I took them off in my garage.
Yeah.
Because when you go to sell the bike,
Yeah.
you put those tires on, they're fresh.
Well, I mean,
New tires, but I mean,
Tony, look, I don't save anything here.
yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna squeeze this back on, and
So,
any tricks here?
yeah, get the rim lock in there.
All right, so just kind of fighting with it, getting it on. We'll maybe do more on the next one talking about it. Tony, how do you know how tight to do the rim locks? Or do you just
It's the German torque test, which is good and tight.
good and tight? Do you have to adjust those after you've...
No, there's a little lock washer on them, but
Like, as the Mousse wears out, you don't have to tighten them more?
no, because it's gripping the tire, not the Mousse.
Oh,
So what
okay.
it's doing is it's like
Oh, you're tight. It's squishing in.
It's
Oh,
squeezing it down. So like this is the rim lock.
Yeah.
Here's the rim. It's doing this between the bead and the.
oh, okay.
So tire,
Yeah.
rim lock, rim. It does that.
Okay, so it's okay. So it's almost like a bead lock on a like my side-by-side tire, but from the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's squeezing the tire.
Okay, so I thought it was doing the opposite. I thought it was pushing out against the Mousse, but it's clamping.
Squeezing.
Okay.
Yeah, between the.
Wow. The more you know. All right, so now we just put the tire back on. Look at this.
Here's the brake.
I can't remember what I was going to ask you. Oh, well. All right, well, we'll get this put back together. Dude, I do love the way your bike looks, man.
Do me a favor.
Yep.
Hold the bike.
From falling over?
Yeah.
Okay.
That I learned from watching mechanics. But you basically take a rag, put it in your sprocket, roll it back, and then what it does is it sucks the axle forward.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to hold the brake or?
Nope. That's why I have that.
Oh, the rag doesn't.
And then I gotta get a torque wrench.
All right, what do you need it to? Whatever you find out. Whatever service manual. I wonder if ChatGPT could do it faster. Should we test? We'll get back to you. All right, Tony's bike is back together. We are now going to start on mine. So taking off the rear axle. Hopefully I don't mess this up. All right, well, we got my wheel off, so now we're putting in the other.
That's a sharp tool.
It's new. I don't know if it's ever been used. We're putting in the other rim lock. We're just drilling a hole. You're just exactly opposite the other side, right?
Yeah.
Or exactly as we can get, right?
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Until it does.
Until you have to buy a new rim. Thanks, Tony. Yeah. We're through. All right.
Even some motocross guys will run an extra.
Oh, motocross guys run tubes, I guess, yeah.
Do.
Do any of them run Mousse in theirs? Or is this more of an enduro thing?
This is an enduro thing. It's too soft for. They're weenies on their tire pressure.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, Tony's just putting in the goop. And that just keeps the mousse better. We probably said that like 8 times in this video. But yeah, we got the other wheel lock in. So now we have 2 wheel locks. But yeah.
The reason I bent this so you can get the sides of it tire.
Hopefully you could hear Tony talking as quiet as I've ever heard somebody talk. So you can get the sides. He hasn't bent. You didn't hear him. Anyway, that's what we're doing.
Lubing her up. Okay, so taking off the front wheel, you gotta take the nut off and then loosen the pinch bolts. The pinch bolts is really what holds the axle.
So then just getting these like loose.
Yep.
And then what we just...
Then you pull it. There's a trick.
Okay. Oh, Tony's switching.
So this is why this is a nut, and on mine, this is a hex. On mine, it's like a inside. So you kind of have to give it like a... Like I put this slightly on.
Oh, you see, okay.
And then give it a pop.
Okay.
And take that off. And then you have to kind of like, yeah, that one came out pretty easy. But sometimes you have to spin it.
Oh. Whoa. Bike's not level.
Okay, there we go.
All right, okay. It's all right now. Nobody got hurt, really.
That came off nicely.
Yeah.
But so the reason this is a pinch bolt because the forks float. So this is your spacer on the one side. Then you have a spacer on that side.
Okay.
And then when you go put the front wheel on, I'll show you how you're supposed to line the forks.
Okay.
You don't just don't crank them down.
Oh, got it. All right, the front mousse is on. Tony's changing the oil. Changed the oil. He hasn't added it to it, I don't think, yet. Have you?
No, not yet. I'm just trying to put my skid plate back on.
Yeah, he took his skid plate off. But yeah, so we'll throw the front tire on. I thought that the front tire was easier, Tony, because we didn't have the 2 rim locks. Oh, I need to tighten that. So I'll tighten the rim lock, and then we'll put this back on. Tony will show us how to align the front forks, right?
Yep.
So we'll get to that. All right, so putting that in, make sure you get the rotor in the brake calipers, and then kind of have to fish the axle through, and make sure you have your spacers on. And so how do you make sure it's aligned?
Well, we gotta torque this.
Oh, let's find out the torque real quick. Okay, Tony's showing us how to make sure these are aligned. Because what will happen if they're not?
you just bind the forks. So this one floats. This one we can actually tighten.
Okay.
Tighten that real fast.
Okay. Yep. All right.
So now to align that, you basically cycle the suspension by holding the front brake. Now you tighten those pinch bolts.
Now, so I tightened this side. Now I just tighten this side. So we'll do that now. Okay, we're done just packing up. I think we're gonna go for a ride. Hopefully I don't wreck on this Moose. It's gonna throw my whole game off, Tony. You're sabotaging me. No, I'm excited. Look at that. Fresh tires. Wow. All right, well, thanks for being here. Make sure to keep coming back, like and subscribe. One day I'll get better at dirt biking and working on them and know what I'm doing and talking about. So one day, right, Tony?
Yeah, one day I'll figure out how to put this back.
He won't.
Never do it. Every time it's different.
You should take a picture of it next time.
Dude, it's like the worst puzzle in the world. I got it.
Tony just graduated from the square and the square hole and the
Messed up game at Tetris. I did it.
He did it! Wow! Yay!
Boy, they didn't even make the bags bigger.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, no.
No! Alright, we'll catch you guys in the next one.